Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And here's the shout out to those amazing fans of Draw My Story who've sent in their fan arts. They're beautiful. Thank you guys for sending. If you also want your arts to be featured in my video, then please follow the instructions of how to send in your fan art. It's in the video description below. So first of all, Happy New Year, guys. I hope you're all doing great. 2020 came with a lot of surprises. Let's hope this year treats us better. And as this is our first video of this year, I thought of picking a different story today. So, y'all ready? Let's start it then. Have you ever seen one of those movies where a certain planet runs out of its supply core and decides to colonize another? Well, turns out it's not just some acting stuff, but also something that happens in real life. Yes, it does happen in real life. And we're about to draw the story today of that unnoticed, monstrous creature that's slowly trying to rip the earth of its natural means of sustenance in order to save its own planet from the verge of destruction, and its species from the brink of extinction. The name is the Imposter, a small but powerful creature which, when left unattended, can cause the destruction of occupants of a city and even nations. Now that we know that the Imposter is among us and that it's very well powerful, let's talk about its identity so we get a better look into its personality. In terms of looks, the Imposter is a humanoid entity, but one with a suit that resembles that of an astronaut. The suit's been revealed to be a protection for the insides of this monster, in a very convincing way for it to mask its true identity away from being caught by people and places it goes into. In some ways also, the suit worn by the Imposter is also part of its organic body that prevents humans from seeing the fleshy and blazing red parts of this creature that most people presume to possess about 3 to 10 eyes and more than 4 mouths. Scary, right? The fleshy insides of the Imposter possess tendrils that allow it to stick seamlessly onto different things and surfaces, while making it become faster and swift in movement. Like the monster Siren Head, the Imposter also holds a tongue that's not visible, but when used, it's capable of penetrating the thick, soft pieces of muscle in the human body. Surprisingly, the Imposter is the one monster that can have as many different colors as it wants. Don't let this startle you, as there are still many more information that will leave you wondering just the way you are right now. Consider it this way. What you currently know is just the description of the Imposter. But what if I tell you that with this vivid description, you still might not be able to identify this monster when you see it? Shocked? Well, consider for a moment why exactly this creature is being referred to as the Imposter. Where did it come from? And what's its purpose on planet Earth? Were you able to come up with any answers to those questions? Well, whether you have answers or not, we'll still be talking about it as we proceed. First, let's start with why you won't be able to identify the Imposter, even if you were to be in a meeting with this deadly monster. You see, like Siren Head and the Great Mother Megaphone and several other Trevor Henderson's creations, the Imposter also has the ability to shift its shape, but unlike the limitations of others. The Imposter has the ability to act like a normal human without having its identity disclosed. The ways of we humans are different, however. The imposter is a monster that's dwelled among humans for a very long time and has mastered several interactions and behaviors we have in order for it to perfectly shapeshift into human form and act like one of us. It's scary to have a monster among us in the form of a human being, isn't it? But as scary as this is, it still isn't as mind-blowing and fear-erupting as the next thing you're about to learn of: the imposter. The imposter, considering the amount of power and the physical characteristics it possesses, is not a species that evolved here on Earth. The imposter is an alien species on Earth. Unfortunately, we do not yet have a name of the exact species. What we do know, however, is that the planet where the imposter originated from, like many more in the multiverse, was already running out of its power source and was on the verge of collapsing. It was possible to save the planet if only they could find an alternative fix to the depleted energy source. Scientists on this imposter planet plunged into action in order to find a clean and powerful energy fix for the planet. However, all they could discover wasn't potent enough to hold their world together. It was at this moment that some suggested that they study other planets, find out what's powering it, and use whatever they discover to fix their own collapsing planet. Such a good idea, right? Well, unfortunately for humans, planet Earth was one of the chosen planets, and the alien sent over happens to be the imposter. After years of continuous study of planet Earth, the imposter was able to discover that Earth wasn't powered by any physical power source. Instead, it's powered by the living humans contained in it. The life force of each human existing on Earth contributes to the power source of the Earth. This is why, even in the face of so much devastating human activities, the Earth is still not yet destroyed. The imposter now knows how to save its planet and species from extinction. What's left of it is to create a power source powered by millions of human life force that will be able to keep their planet functioning for as long as possible. Now you know why the imposter is even more dangerous than any other monster. It's not here to kill for food, neither is it here to kill for sport. Its plan is much more bigger than that. However, the imposter is very desperate, and its main aim is to take down as many humans as possible, sucking up as many life forces as possible without revealing its identity in the process. And that was today's story, guys, about the imposter. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.